is up, you little shish
What's
kebabs?
up?
It is your girls. In case you don't know who I am, which everybody knows who I am, it's Shanley.
It's Shonda.
Shonda.
And Jack.
Yes.
Jack Attack. Jack Attack with the back.
You will never make it in the rap world.
Nope. And I wouldn't even want to. And I don't think anyone would want to see that either. So
I can attest and say I would not want to see that.
Yeah.
Although I would in the sense of wanting to make fun of you. It's for my own entertainment.
that would be the most cringe thing I think I would. Like, if I ever tried to seriously rap, I don't think I could come back from that. I think that would be, and for me, I would need to color my hair, move to another country, start over.
I honestly can picture you trying to rap, and it is a very funny picture.
The only way maybe rapping could work for me is if I were like a female Lil Dicky. Like, tried to purposely be funny.
Yeah,
and
but
super white.
Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, I agree. I won. In case you guys watched last episode, if you were viewing it via YouTube, I'm wearing green again, and that was the one.
That's green. That's yellow.
It's green. It's lime green.
Your nails are lime green.
These are like lime green. This is like a faded lime green. This is not yellow.
Okay, maybe I see it then.
And I hated that I was wearing the green last time because I was blending
with all the
greenery,
with all the
around
plants.
us.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, look, the daisies. They're here and they're beautiful.
Yes.
It's because I watered them
and put them inside.
I actually watered all the plants because I came in here and they all looked like they were dying.
She does not have a green thumb.
No, I don't. I don't understand how I'm supposed to make plants live.
She literally pulled the fern right here out, and there was like 2 inches of water in there.
And I was like, is this too much water?
Plants can be overwatered, my dude.
Yeah, I know, but well,
it's okay. They're okay. They're hanging in there.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because I was thinking about this when I was just driving. Am I a psychopath because I literally drive in silence? I don't put on any music. I literally just drive in silence.
Well, okay.
Is that weird?
No, because my boyfriend would say, yes, you're a psychopath. He literally cannot drive in silence.
Yeah.
I don't mind driving in silence. But I do prefer music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like listening to my music really loud and, like, having a moment with myself.
If there's a song that I really want to listen to, then I'll go put it on. But I just really don't listen to music that often. Right now, I don't know when I would listen to music.
That's why you wouldn't make a good rapper.
I know.
Well, there's many things why you wouldn't make a good rapper.
That's just one of the things on the list why me and my rapping career will never go hand in hand.
So you just drove 20 minutes to Beverly Hills by
30
yourself?
minutes.
30 minutes in silence?
Silence.
You weren't talking to anybody on the phone?
No. I was talking in my head.
Okay.
I think that's why I don't even notice, because I am just in my head the whole time thinking.
Okay. I mean, I understand that, but I guess you teetered that fine line of being a psychopath, because it is a little weird that for 30 minutes you didn't do anything in that car.
Yeah, nothing. And then on the way home too, 30 minutes
so
back.
an hour of silence.
Silence.
I feel like...
But it's never silent when you're with my brain.
Ooh.
Okay. Honestly,
so you are a psychopath.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but like in the best way.
In the best way. What were you in Beverly Hills for?
I was picking up a present for Scott's brother's soon-to-be wife for her bridal shower.
I've never been to a bridal shower.
Really?
I have only been to like 2 weddings in my whole life.
Weddings? Okay, so I've been to a few weddings, and they're only really fun now because you can drink and it's like a whole to-do. Not that you need to drink to have fun. Yes, you do. No, you don't. But it's way more fun now that you can drink, because I've been to weddings when I was little, and I
think I went to like a wedding when I was little, maybe a couple weddings, but I don't remember them. But I've been to like 2 adult weddings, like me as an adult. I don't know if I like weddings. I hope I have mine one day.
Weddings are fun if there's like a big group of fun people. Like if it's more of a very classy, nobody's really dancing. Scott and I just went to my friend's wedding from high school, and it was so much fun because all the friends, as soon as the reception? As soon as the ceremony ended, like 7 of us all power walked to be first in line at the open bar. So we knew that it was about to be rowdy.
The last wedding that I was at was for, you remember Sam, right? My best girlfriend?
Yes.
So her sister got married. And the Harwoods, I don't want to call them alcoholics, but they're heavy drinkers. They like their alcohol. And Sam, you know, we always go home. Whenever I go home, we drink a lot of alcohol. But her sister got married to a man whose family doesn't drink at all.
No.
Yeah. So doing what Harwoods do best, we pre-gamed. We tailgated the wedding out in the parking lot. Yeah, that was like the last wedding I was at.
Is it because, like, if you drank in the wedding, would it have been weird? Because I
don't know. There just wasn't alcohol at the wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No alcohol at the wedding, so we brought it in coolers.
Oh, my God.
It's kind of... that tells a lot.
That's the most Indiana thing I've ever heard.
So, yeah, I'm from Indiana, in case you guys didn't know that. Although I think I said it in the first podcast.
I don't know.
Was from Indiana, but yeah, it's very hillbilly-ish. Yeah, I got drunk. So, but yeah, weddings are fun when you can drink. So I understand that.
Yeah.
Wait, are you? So okay, if you're in the bridal, you're going to a bridal shower party.
I'm not in the wedding.
I don't understand how that works.
You know, I don't really know either. I just know it's her bridal shower. I guess it's just like a day to celebrate because you know the wedding's about both of them. But I guess I don't know.
Are you close to her?
Yes.
Wow.
Brittany, she's fucking the best. She's so funny, and you know what's great is she's been a part of Scott's family for 7 years now. They're going on their eighth year together. So
fuck that. If Cam does not propose to me within the next year, I'm gonna be pissed.
You have a cat hair on your lip.
I've had cat hair in my nose.
And on your eye.
I have it everywhere.
Oh my God.
Thank you for doing that for
me. Of course.
I can feel it. I just don't know where it is.
That's the worst. And you're scraping at your face.
I always have so many tiny little cat hairs in my nostrils.
You have some on your fingers too. Look at that.
I don't know where this. I have a lot of animals at home.
But what I was,
you're talking about not being in the wedding.
Oh no, I'm
that
about
8
Brittany.
years. The 8 years, yes.
8 years. Yes. Oh yeah, and you were saying if Cam.
Yeah, if he doesn't propose soon, I'm gonna just leave him.
You're gonna leave his.
I gotta find somebody that's gonna propose to me soon because I'm 31 years old and I need to be tied down.
Yeah. Well, they started dating when they were 18, so that's why.
Good for them.
They waited so long, but you know. Coming into a new family, especially if there's already like a girlfriend of one of the brothers who's been there for so long, it can be intimidating. And she was so awesome right off the bat, just like arms wide open, was so excited to meet me, greeted me with a glass of wine and was like, let's start chatting. Damn. I want to know all about you. And she just like, I didn't feel uncomfortable for not even a second.
Have you ever had an experience with any like family members of previous people that you've dated that just did not like you?
No, it's not that they didn't like me. Maybe they just weren't outgoing, so it felt that way. It just was quiet almost. Like it wasn't that I thought they didn't like me. I just didn't really know how to talk to them and communicate with them. And you want to always impress your significant other's family, but sometimes when it's like pulling teeth,
that do be true. Cam's grandma, on his dad's side, says that I have too many tattoos.
Well, that's a grandma.
Yeah, both his grandmas say I have a lot of tattoos, but his Nana loves me, although she doesn't know my name. She literally never gets my name right. So
hey, that's okay.
I haven't met her in person, so that's why she doesn't know my name. I talk to her on the phone all the time.
Yeah,
she's a freaking gem and a half. She's so Southern, and then Cam gets hella Southern.
Oh, I forget Cam is Southern.
Yeah, he's from Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm dating a Southern boy, even though I've always said that I never like Southern boys.
Yeah, but he's not. He's Southern, but
with a twist.
Yeah, he's like got such swag to him.
Yeah,
he's not a hillbilly.
No.
I don't know. He's just cool.
He seems like he's definitely more LA than.
Yeah,
and I don't even want to say he's LA because I hate LA. But
no, he's just like a city boy.
Yeah. I can see all the little hairs flying as I talk.
I know.
This is going to piss me off.
I also worry that when you pull your face away from the microphone, it's too quiet.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Gotta be eating the microphone.
Say this louder when I pull away. Anyway, so you got a bridal shower coming up. What else is new with you? We haven't seen each other in I don't know how long.
2 days.
2 days.
So leading up to the filming of the podcast, we still do it. We would send probably 50 voice notes each a day to each other, just talking about anything and everything. Like literally she could be like, oh, I just ate a granola bar and now I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, I just rolled over in bed. Like we would be that, what's the word I'm
like the voice note queen.
Yeah, you are. You got me into voice notes.
Yeah, I can't. I hate texting, so voice notes are so much easier. And plus, I like hearing everyone's voices.
Yeah, but the thing is
it's more personal.
Then when we were like, all right, let's go film podcast, what should we talk about? It's like, well, we talked about everything already. Yeah. We've updated each other on everything already. So we've been trying to be better about that.
We haven't really been that great about it.
I know. Voice note.
Yeah. So you know everything that's happened up the past couple of days for me. My dog's balls got inflamed, or his ball sack, because he has no balls. But it looks like there's balls in there because it's a little swollen. The vet said that I have to drug him from here on out every time I bring him to the vet because he is a nutcase and tries to escape and won't let anyone touch him. He's nice. He won't bite anybody. He just...
Well, that's Dragon. Dragon has become the chillest cat. She will let anyone pick her up and pet her, and she does not freak out at all. She is an angel. I brought her to the vet, and I brought her and Ghibli. Ghibli was a little scared, but he was fine. He totally let the vet pick him up, touch him, no problem. The vet tech was in the room with us, and Dragon was fine. She was just in her cage, just looking at me. All of a sudden, the actual doctor, walked in. Dragon heard her voice, looked at her, and Dragon turned into a wild, demonic animal. She looked like a tiger in a circus cage.
That's literally Dugan. He doesn't fuck with the vet, but like the techs, he's fine with.
Fine. I guess like
they're so put thermometers
smart.
Up their ass.
They know.
Dugan has a giant asshole, and he's so self-conscious of it. I am not kidding. My dog, I wish I could put a picture of it. I had a friend take a picture of Dugan's butthole to send to me because this is a real thing. And I read a Reddit thread of dogs' buttholes being really big.
Oh,
because I'm telling you guys, if you're watching this, his butthole is like it's like the one thing that you can see on his ass. You know, like most dogs and cats have small little buttholes. Dugan's is fucking ginormous. And it's a thing, if dogs don't get fixed, their testosterone, like for some reason, expands their buttholes. So he's become so self-conscious. I know he is because he won't let anyone near his ass. Not that I've ever tried, but like if you go by his butt or like touch his tail, he like tucks it and like it like scoots away. But the vet says he bucks. They can't take his temperature because he'll fucking throw himself around because they don't want him to be by his butt, or he doesn't want him to be by his butt.
Okay. So
speaking of Nick Mena.
Oh, did you just text me?
He just texted me. Sorry.
I wonder, like, what I always wonder. I look at my cat and I'm like, what the hell is going through your brain right now? So literally when we were in the vet and she starts freaking out, I'm like, what do you like? Do you know that this woman is the one who cut you open and took out your lady parts? Like, why are you so angry with just her?
It's a moment, I think that she was probably the last person that she saw before she went under,
maybe,
and came back. Dugan is so smart. He gets a whiff of the area that we're in and he freaks out because he knows that we're by the vet. I have to like say we're going to the dog park, which is so sad because now I say we're going to the vet when I take Tofu to the dog park so that Dugan doesn't get upset because Dugan can't go to the dog park right now.
So you lied.
So I lie. But now Tofu thinks the vet means the dog park, and we brought her to the vet. She did not like the vet.
She's confused.
Yeah.
You're confusing them.
I'm confusing my children.
They're too smart. And I just wonder, I want to know so bad, when is there going to be a technology that we can actually communicate with one another?
There probably is, and we're just fucking around with all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
I think talking animals is an important priority.
It is.
We have plenty of animals. We need to know how they feel.
Also, we know so much about animals already and how. Like, this is something that I've thought about. I have it written in my notepad for things I don't understand. How in the F do scientists know what animals can see? Like, how do they know that dogs see in black and white? Because I get
they don't. They see in color, but it's like muted.
But how do they know that?
I don't know.
Did the dog open its mouth and say, "Oh, you know what? That's not a vibrant green. That's a muted green."
Well, I think you can do studies, like brain studies and stuff.
And like spiders, how do we know that spiders see in 8 or no? They have 8 legs.
They have a lot of eyes. Or no, they have 2 eyes, but they have a lot of little things in them.
Okay, then maybe that. Okay,
it's like
that
a kaleidoscope. It's a kaleidoscope.
But like, how do you know? Like, I don't understand how they know what they see because.
Unless the animals are talking to them and telling them.
And I know I'm going to sound like a stupid idiot by this because somebody probably has a perfect explanation. But unless the animal has straight up told you, like, oh, that pink color actually looks like a brown color to me. How do they know? How do they know if animals are colorblind?
I feel like you can dissect eyes and know.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer for you, but I get it.
It doesn't make any sense, and it hurts my brain thinking about it. So. Anyways,
we just got no, we didn't get off topic, but we just.
Oh, wait, Nick texted me too.
Oh my God, what did he say?
Oh, he probably is asking both of us the same question.
Oh my God, because he sent me 2 texts. What if it's exactly the same? Yep. Did you go to the OC Fair by chance? I can't remember if it was you or someone else.
Our friend Nick, he wants to go to the OC Fair, but he also asked us a question in our little Q&A thing that we asked to do. So
basically that's what this episode is about. We wanted to give you a little taste, look inside our lives in the first episode and kind of give like an overlay of what the podcast was going to be about. But this one, we asked you guys to ask us questions that you want to know about us. So we're going to dive a little further into our personalities because why the fuck not? And like I said before, I like listening to myself talk. I like talking about myself. I can't get enough of myself.
And some of these questions aren't even about us specifically. So sorry, Shan, you're gonna not be able to talk about yourself.
I can. I'll swing it. I'll get myself right back in there. Yep, you already know. I'll tie anything back into myself.
Okay. Well, how about we just put the phone here and we can pick ones that we want to.
All right. Well, I hope all of you guys are having a great day and are excited to hear our answers to some of these questions.
And if not, oh well.
It sucks to suck. I mean, I guess turn it off.
No,
don't listen to us.
Don't.
If you fucking do, I will find you.
I'm an
FBI agent. I will find you.
She actually is.
And I will make you watch this podcast.
She will know. She will know.
No, I'm not going to go in the. That's illegal.
Because you're gonna get like an email from us. It's just like, I know you clicked out of the episode at 20 minutes and 32 seconds. You're going to get
a text reminder. Hey, looks like you stopped listening to the podcast. You stopped here.
Hey,
why don't you
this must have been a mistake. Why don't you come back?
Come back and hang out with us.
Come back
please.
now.
All right, let's dive into these questions. Okay, is this like the first page?
Yeah, that's the first page. So just pick any question that tickles your fancy, that you think the people want to know.
Do we start off like hot and heavy?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so Gabby Para. It's 2 R's. I'm assuming there's a roll of the tongue there. Para. Gabby Para asked, favorite and least favorite thing about each other.
Oh, geez.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard hitter. Okay, favorite thing about you?
Are we going to take turns? Like, you're going to say my favorite thing, I'll say the favorite thing?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. I think that's how we should do it. Okay, favorite thing about you. Oh, my God. I feel like I need to think out loud because otherwise it's just going to be silent.
Just think. Think out loud. You can make a list because there's so many things that are probably your favorite about me.
You know, that's my problem. I just don't know which one to say.
Yeah. It's okay. Just say them all.
The pressure is on. I'm not good.
Do you want me to go first?
My growing up, my dad always was like, you know, I have the dad that's like, stop putting on makeup. Like, you got to give the other girls a chance. And I'm like, Dad, literally shut up. I need makeup. And so whenever Miss America would roll around, my dad would literally be like, why aren't you up there on stage? You would beat them easily. You would win wearing a trash bag. Like, that's the type of dad I have. And
you have the best dad, though. He is so funny.
He's the best. And he always says that. He's like, you need to enter yourself into one of these Miss America competitions. And first of all, no, I didn't. But second of all, I was like, Dad, one, I don't have, oh wait, I just said second. Two, I don't have a talent. What am I going to do when I go up there? I don't have a talent. Like, play the trumpet. I'm not that good anymore. Or
public speaking.
Well,
like coming up with the answers for
that's
the questions.
The other problem.
Yeah.
They would ask me a question and I would be like a deer in headlights. I'd be like,
You're allowed to take a pause.
Yeah, but I would take a huge pause. Especially, some girls get such easy questions. It's like, what do you think is a big step to ending global warming?
That's literally what I was just saying. That's not even that easy of a question.
No, but there's so many things that you could think of immediately. Not me, because I am not good under pressure, but normal people. And then there's sometimes questions that are like, do you think that this bill that the senator of Florida is trying to pass about taxing the 3% is going to help the people in West Virginia? That doesn't make any sense.
I feel like that's what it's
question. I would
just
be like,
say no.
I'd go,
I do not.
At this time, it's not something I can comment on. But you know what I think? If we stop using plastic straws, global warming.
I would have preferred the global warming question.
I want to answer the question that you gave the other girl. I would simply go, no, thank you.
Yeah,
Next question.
Good. Can you ask me another one? Okay, so tell me your favorite thing about me.
Oh, yeah. Right. I love how you keep me on track. No. True, but I said this last episode. I love that you are.
It's like a really romantic conversation right
really
now. We're looking
is.
right into
each other's eyes, just gazing.
Hello. Okay,
I love that you were just unapologetically yourself. You were you through and through.
Wow, that did not sound like Disney.
I know. I really did. Oh, God. No, but true. I do. That is something and I said that last episode. I really admire because you are just not afraid to be yourself and voice your opinions and your thoughts. Even if you're like, oh, people might not agree with me on this, but I don't care. I'm going to just do it.
Well, thanks. I like that about me too.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing about you is your heart. You have such a big heart. Which is also a little bit of your downfall, but no, I think that you are welcoming to everybody and everything, and you are not judgmental aside from behind closed doors. I'm just kidding. No, you really just welcome everybody with open arms, and I think that is an admirable trait to do.
Wow.
You light up a room when you walk in, and you are quite the center of attention.
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. Now are you good with compliments?
I mean, sometimes it depends on who gives them to me.
Yeah. Sometimes I just get so taco. I'm like, ooh, thank you so much. Stop talking about me now.
Well, you just got to be like, yeah, fucking no. Thank you. Thanks.
See?
Yeah, I know I light up a room. I appreciate it.
I love it.
Thank you for confirming what I already know.
Thank you. You are Shanley. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, least favorite. I don't know.
This one's a little bit of a loaded question, but I can simplify it.
What?
My least favorite thing. I'm just gonna make it simple.
What?
Your priorities are usually a little out of whack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just it's hard to push you in the direction that you should be going in.
Yeah.
You're a little. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm too much of like,
you overthink and
I'll just do it later.
Yeah.
I'll just like get it done later.
Exactly.
With everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's definitely my downfall. We were talking about this today. I need to get better about, I need to take the word later out of my vocabulary.
Yeah.
I think that later is the most toxic thing that I say because I say it about literally everything.
You always, I'll add to that. You have an excuse too, always. Yep. Like our podcast has been pushed. I mean, both of us are at fault. We're at fault But I feel like there's been a few times where you're just like, oh, I think we should do it this day.
Yeah.
And then we end up doing it another day.
And a lot of it does come from just overthinking. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh, I just think that this would be better. And
Yeah,
you're like, it
like-
doesn't matter.
Yeah, like the set or the name. And I was just like, we need to film. But at the end of the day, it all worked out. So
yeah.
the set looks good. The name is good.
Yeah.
We have a great podcast name. And
I don't know what I would say.
Yeah, you think I'm going to get offended?
No, maybe. See?
What if we just argue, get in a huge argument, and I walk out?
No, I really don't know what I would say my least favorite thing about you is. There's like...
You can say anything.
I know
promise
I
you,
can.
I promise you I'm not going to get offended, but I will defend myself if I feel like I need to.
Of course.
But I'm not going to sit here and be like, you're a bitch. Don't ever fucking say that to me.
Fuck
But
you.
I'll be thinking it in my head.
I legitimately don't know. I don't know. I really, and I'm not just saying that because I don't want to be confrontational. I genuinely don't know what I would say.
Because I'm a perfect human.
There's just nothing that at the tip of my tongue. Like,
I'm trying to think what I least like about myself.
there's nothing. I'm just obsessed with you.
Thank you.
No, but really, I don't know because you're motivated, you're driven, you keep me in track, you speak your mind. I don't know.
Maybe that's my downfall is that I speak my mind too much.
No,
That's probably not the best.
I don't think so though. All right, fine. Shanley's perfect, and I don't have anything that I dislike
Well, now
about her.
then I look like an asshole.
It's okay. We were honestly just talking about that right before this, so it was easy. Maybe if I think of something, maybe you'll do something.
I always do something. I wonder if you can hear me. I'm vaping.
That's my least favorite thing about
Okay,
Shanley.
I'm vaping right
She's
now.
vaping. No, I
I don't
care.
know if you can hear it through the microphone. I'm like, no, I didn't do that. That was fake. But
That one
anyway.
was, yeah.
Okay, moving on to the next question.
All
you
right.
can choose the one. On
Okay,
here.
okay. Oh gosh. Which one? I'll go to the next page.
Oh.
I don't know. Did you see one on there that
Yeah.
you wanted to? Okay, ask it.
I don't know how to say it. Oh, it's Pinky. Pinky1215 asked, how long have you guys known each other?
Oh yeah, because we didn't talk about.
And I
this.
guess we can add Goop Tats. Goop Tats in it because she or he, I can't see. She asked, how did you both meet?
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So we've known each other for
3 or 4 years?
yeah, probably three.
Yeah.
3 years, and we met. So we were in the same circle of friends.
Yeah.
And I had always seen Shanley, but from afar, and I was very intimidated by her.
Yeah, she's told me the story so many times. I still don't understand it, but
'Cause you
tell
had-
it again. Tell everybody.
So okay, so look at her now. She's such a little cutie patootie. She looks like an anime character. When I met her, you were tatted. You had dark long hair, like not that you wore so much makeup, but maybe just like a little bit more makeup. You just looked so intimidating. Like I was very afraid of you.
That was my whole point of going out in LA. I had to look like a bad bitch.
Yeah, you did. And
No. If you go back on my pictures, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing with my life? I look so stupid. But anyway, continue. Sorry.
Well, you looked really scary, and we just never spoke. But we would be maybe at the same table in a club or something. But we didn't speak, so I was just very afraid of her. And then you became friends with our friend Kayla, and then you invited Kayla to Park City, Utah for Sundance Festival. And then you were like, oh, and you can bring Jack because I'm bringing my friend Alicia. And then Kayla the day of backed out, and then I was going to back out because I was like, well, I don't really know Shanley and I don't know her friend at all, so I feel like I shouldn't go. And then I was like, what the hell am I going to do? Sit home and twiddle my thumbs?
Mm-hmm.
I have a free trip to Park City, Utah.
Yeah.
I might as well go.
And it was a fun time.
And so I went, and I had a blast, and ever since then we were inseparable.
Yeah. No, that's a very accurate portrayal of our friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Park City was so much fun.
Park City was so fun.
And you knew people there when we were there anyway,
Yeah.
so you were fine.
Yeah, it ended up working out perfectly. But
I mean, aside from like our whole fiasco of not having a way home and
oh yeah, we ended up staying like
an extra 3 days
3
or
days
something like
because
that.
all the flights were gone. And
Yeah, and someone didn't prepare, not you, but the person we were there
the
with.
person we went with. Whatever. Who would
anonymous.
most likely call someone out on their bullshit?
Obviously me.
No, me. Duh. Definitely me.
I've called you out on your bullshit multiple times.
Yeah, she has.
That's a story we can go into later down the road.
Yeah. We actually had a falling out.
Yes.
For some months. But that's, I feel, a whole episode.
That's a whole episode.
Because
that's a lot of things that we have to dissect and things that we haven't even really spoken about.
Yeah, that's why I think it'll be a good episode, because we kind of, so long story short, we had a falling out, and then we kind of just, I guess, just kind of gave it a lot of time, and then we reconnected, never really spoke on what happened, and just kind of moved forward. So I'm afraid. That will be an episode.
It's gonna be that'll probably be an intense episode. Hence the fact that it's gonna be later on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay. Well. Which one?
Genesis Nicole said, "Since you both are so different, what makes your friendship work?" I think that's what makes it work. Is that we're so opposite. Like, I know it's cheesy, but opposites attract.
Yeah.
One, our personalities are both pretty alpha, I think.
Yeah.
But like in such a different sense. Like you're like this like
alpha.
peppy comedic, like I'm going to be the center of attention. I'm in the middle, like everyone look at me. And I'm just kind of like the one that walks in and is like, look at me if you want, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like that type of thing. So it's like I can step aside for your moments. You know what does that make sense?
Kind of. Yes. But I also think what works too is like, yes, I'm definitely like loud and in your face and so outgoing and definitely trying to be the center of attention. But yeah, you do it in such like you're just a bad bitch type of way.
It's just like if I go into a room, if you want to talk to me, you talk to me. If you don't, like, I don't hold so much to the idea of like everyone wanting to talk to me. Or like, you know, like, so I feel like it's cool because we give each other the moments. Like, we're not fighting to be like, oh, this is my friend. I'm gonna do this, you know, like we can just go in and be normal, and it works out that way. And it works out in the sense of this too, because we're so different when it comes to the ways we think and how we respond to situations, that sometimes I'm going to need more of let me just kind of be a little more level headed. And that's you. You're like the angel. I'm like the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, and things like that, like our friendship, like if I'm in a situation that I'm just like, oh, I'm so worked up about it, you're just kind of being like, here's the realistic part of it. Here, think about it this way. Whereas it's the same with me to you, but I'm more like, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
This is what you need to say. I wouldn't put up with that. So I think that kind of works out opposites.
It's I don't know if I said it in the last episode, but you are the person that I always go to for advice when I'm not sure if I'm just being like over dramatic or oversensitive about something. I'll be like, hey, this is the situation. What do you think? And then I feel like if we were the same, so similar, you would just side with me just because. Like, you would just be like, oh, yeah, no, that's annoying. Or, oh, no, that's not annoying, or whatever. You would just always have the same idea as me, but you don't. You're totally opposite. Like, when I was texting you in Hawaii, I totally thought one thing, and then I told her the story, and she was like, well, I'm going to be honest, and laid out everything on the table and was like, this is what I think, and it totally changed my mind.
Yeah, I think the one specific situation, which I'm sure we'll get into another episode, is when I called you and I was bawling my eyes out.
Oh, yeah.
I think when I'm at like really low points where I lose control of how I can handle myself, you do a good job of like keeping me level, like sane in that situation, like kind of making me see through all the clouds. And like, I don't know, it sounds really stupid, but you're good at being that emotional support dog.
Slap on a vest and call me Jack. That's a golden retriever name.
It is. No, that's why our friendship works.
We really do. I think we bring out the best in each other, and we bring out like we just keep each other level.
Long story short, we open our eyes to things that we probably wouldn't have seen initially. Like we have such a different way of viewing things that it's easy to go through life being able to rely on each other.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Just delete the rest of that. That's perfect.
I'm going to start crying.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to start crying.
Okay, choose another one.
I love how I literally can't choose any because my brain can't read these fast enough.
I can read them so fast.
Okay, well, this one's not about us. Travel to space or the bottom of the ocean?
I don't want to do either of them. And who is that from? Marie Sco.
Marie Sco 778.
You would want to go to the ocean because you're a mermaid.
I would want to go to the ocean, but not the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, honestly, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to do either of them. But if I had to choose, I'd probably do the ocean.
I would do the ocean because I'm way too afraid of heights to shoot up into space. No way.
But either way, there's so many things.
Spaceship's blown up. We're done.
You're gonna get crushed if you go in the ocean. You're gonna die because there's no fucking oxygen or gravity in fucking space. Okay, if everything was there, everything proper was there where you could breathe and function and whatnot, I would definitely do the ocean. I would love to see how
I would love, if it were realistic, I would love to do the ocean too. But I'll never scuba dive because if you shoot up, you
I watched
die.
that Discovery with David and Todd and all of them, and Todd shot up and panicked.
And did his
he didn't because they had another person there to give him the oxygen. But yeah, he shot up too fast.
Yeah, see that would be me. I am low key a control freak, so if I feel like I'm not in control about something, I will just do what I have to do to feel in control. So if I felt I was going to die, I would shoot up and then I would die. So
I have really sensitive ears, so if there's something for my ears, then I can do either or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good one. Marisco 778 again. Do you guys fart in front of your boyfriends?
I have only farted in front of Cam in my sleep.
Same with me.
I can do everything else. I can talk about things. I can shit with the door open. Sometimes depends. It depends on what's coming out of my ass. But
if it's a nice clean poop,
yes. But that's very rare for me. But farting, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to fart in front of him. First of all, my ass smells like rotten eggs. So that's within itself is the worst.
Speechless? No, I feel the same way though. I will talk about poop. I don't really poop with the door open, but either way, I absolutely cannot fart in front of Scott, and I only have farted in my sleep, and it's woken me up, and I'm immediately
yeah, my ass sounds like a trumpet in my sleep. Like I literally be laying flat on my back because I sleep like a vampire.
Okay? Yeah, you do.
I sleep like a vampire. I don't move. And sometimes if you're bare-assed, I don't really sleep naked anymore specifically because of this. Also, I'm like temperature sensitive, but that's neither here nor there. But my ass would be smushed on the bed, and it's like a trumpet.
Oh my.
Like loud as fuck, wakes me up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat because I'm fucking scared that he's heard. But Cam is such a heavy sleeper. He's never heard me fart in my sleep. But I've never farted in front of any boyfriends. I don't know what it is about farting, like the act of farting that like intimidates me in front of boyfriends, but I can't do it. I can barely fart in front of my friends, to be honest.
I don't fart in front of my friends either. I don't know what it is. I feel like that's something we're so similar. We are so open about literally everything.
But farting.
But I can't fart. I don't know why it's so humiliating.
I know. I will like I don't even know. I can't.
Like, why? What is humiliating about it? I don't understand.
The only
single person on the planet does it.
The only thing that's humiliating about it is the fact that my ass smells. That's literally it. I can never tell. Was this fart going to smell? Is this fart not going to smell? Is this fart going to chase everyone out of the room? Is it not? I've had plenty of farts that I did not claim that have been fucking bombs.
I guess that is why, because like burping, I don't know. I feel like burping should be the same thing as farting, but farting is humiliating.
Okay, next question. Sire Marai. I think it's a play on Scott's last name and Samurai.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, because he has a song named Samurai.
Have you guys ever done anything illegal? If so, story time.
Do you think I've ever done anything illegal?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe you've accidentally stolen something.
No. I can't because...
Have you sped and got a ticket?
Yeah, but I got out of it.
Okay.
Actually, this is a good story. I'll try and wrap it up as fast as I can. I was coming home from college. It was like 1 a.m. I was driving home. The road was empty. I didn't know how fast I was going, but I was going fast. I was listening to music, so I was a little in my own world.
You weren't as psycho yet.
All of a sudden, I look behind me, and I see him getting pulled over, and I was like, oh, no. So I pull over. Immediately, I'm just like, oh, you know what? I'm going to just be like super sweet. And
Did you flirt with a cop?
I was willing to flirt with a cop because I didn't want to get in trouble. A lady cop.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh no, I'm screwed. I was like, she's going to just look at me and be like, you're a dumb little bitch and here's your ticket. So she comes over to the car and she goes, license, registration, and insurance.
Do you know how fast you were going?
I was like, nope. And she was like, you were going 25 over the speed limit. And I was like, oh,
damn,
that's
Speedy Gonzalez.
That's pretty fast. And as she's telling me that, she goes, also, do you know that your taillight is out? And I was like, oh, nope, I didn't know that. And then I go to grab everything and I go, here's my registration, here's my insurance. I don't have my license on me. And she was like, you are not making this easy. And I was like,
my God.
I know, I'm sorry. So she goes back to her car and then she comes back over and she goes, do you know that your insurance is expired?
Jesus.
And I was like, I'm going to jail tonight. I am 100% going to jail. And I was like, nope, I didn't know that because if I did, I definitely would have fixed it. And I just was like word vomiting. She goes, okay, Anderson, that's a pretty common last name. Do you have anyone on the force? And I was like, nope, but I really wish I did. And she kind of like giggled at me. So I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't hate me too much. She goes back to her car. She has to look me up for 45 minutes. And then finally she comes back and she goes, listen, because you were so easy to work with and you're honest, all I'm going to give you is a taillight ticket. And if you get it fixed tomorrow and send in this form, you won't even have to pay for that.
Wow.
She's like, if I give you a ticket for everything that you deserved a ticket for, you would be out hundreds of dollars and you'd have like 2 points on your license. So I very much lucked out there, but that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Okay. I mean, illegally wise.
I've done quite a few things that are illegal. I would drink underage.
Oh, well,
See?
high school.
I got caught shoplifting.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Where and what?
So I was a bit of a don't shoplift, guys. It's so stupid. Don't ever do it. Doesn't matter if you're struggling or anything. It's really, really fucking stupid. I turned into a little bit of a klepto like my freshman, sophomore year of college. And because I didn't have money, I was in Georgia and you know, everyone's doing all these fancy things and I'm just a volleyball player in Georgia. But it wasn't in Georgia when I got caught. Like I said, I turned into klepto in Georgia, came back home. It was a store kind of like Walmart, but it was called Meijer. Mm-hmm. And I was there to go pick up, this is how long ago it is. I was there to go pick up the new Lupe Fiasco CD.
Oh.
I picked it up and I had a doctor's appointment afterwards, but I still had some time to waste. The doctor's place was down the street. So I did what I didn't do best. I walked around and started pocketing makeup.
Oh,
and I thought, I was like, oh, I'm doing this so great. Like, I got it. I go to check out. I bought the CD. It was a CD. I didn't download it on Spotify or anything. I bought the CD and I went to walk out. And the guy grabbed me and said,
God.
No. So basically, they emptied out my pockets. I had stolen over at a fucking like Walmart over $200 worth of makeup. And the cops came, they wrote a ticket and they said I needed to look out for a subpoena, which every single day I checked the mail. I didn't want my mom to know. I checked. Nothing ever happened. Nothing came from it. Then I went to go apply a job while I was at school and they said that I had a warrant out for my arrest.
What?
Yep. I got off that, luckily, because they sent the subpoena to the wrong address, and I had a good lawyer who basically said, you fucked up.
That's
you
your
guys
fault.
fucked up. I didn't get charged with anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you instantly shit your pants when?
I've never stolen again.
Okay, that.
Literally, I never.
But when he grabbed you.
Yeah, I was crying. I was so scared. I didn't want him to call my parents. I was old enough to know better. Mm-hmm. Like, I was, I think, 21. But yeah, that was my illegal thing. I also have gotten a DUI, but that was not my fault.
What's that? You can't just drop that.
I got a DUI after 6 hours of not drinking. I still had alcohol in my system, but I offered to be the designated driver to my friends who were partying and they were all underage. Woo! I had them in the back of my car. It was 3 a.m. I was taking them home. I I rolled through a stop sign, didn't see the cops in the bank parking lot. They pulled me over. They wanted to breathalyze me. I was like, fuck, go ahead. I haven't been drinking. I blew a really, really high number for 6 hours of not drinking, to the point where they said that I should have been in the hospital
for
alcohol poisoning.
How you were drinking prior.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I got a DUI from that.
Don't drink and drive. It's not worth it.
And make sure you have a breathalyzer. Like, get a mini breathalyzer, especially if you haven't drank. Like, I literally passed out and didn't drink for 6+ hours.
So you thought you were fine.
I was fine.
And you felt fine?
And they even said, you're the most coherent person we've ever pulled over at this high of blood alcohol limit.
It's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Anyway, that just got off my record. It's been 8 years.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. You couldn't go to Canada.
Yeah, I've never been to Canada, guys.
Now you can.
Now I can go to Canada. Open the doors, baby.
Too Tough to Cry podcast is going to Canada.
Let's go, baby. No, now this COVID exists. We can't get in Canada.
That's true. But the reason why I won't shoplift is because I'm such a firm believer in karma that when I was younger, even if I accidentally almost shoplift, if you just holding something and you forget, or I don't even know. I
did that the other day accidentally. So I stole an accident.
See,
it was in my basket, and I walked out.
Even if that happened, I would literally go back and return it because I am so afraid of karma. I would be like, oh, I have a flight in 3 months from now that if I steal this, even accidentally, my flight's gonna go down.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in karma too, especially since.
But I don't know why with airplanes. It's because I'm now afraid of airplanes. That's the first thing I go to. Okay,
next thing. Eva Luna Andres has asked, which one do we want to ask? The snore or the superpower?
We could do both.
Okay. Which superpower could you choose if you could have any?
I would teleport.
Oh, that's so fucking basic, but I could expect nothing less from you.
Wow.
I would be like Mystique, a shapeshifter into anything I want.
That is pretty sick.
I've wanted to do that ever since I was a little girl, so...
Actually, I changed my power. I would want to be the Scarlet Witch.
Okay. Okay. Whatever. All right. Okay, next question. Same person asked, does any one of us snore? I snore like a freight train.
She does so bad.
I sleep on my back.
I know.
I can't sleep in any other position. I have to sleep on my back.
But that's why you're aging so wonderfully, because your face is not smushed into a pillow like mine is.
You look beautiful.
Thanks, but...
My boyfriend says that I snore so loud.
You do. I've slept in the bed with you. You sleep like Dracula, but you snore like a cow.
Like Snorlax. That was my nickname in college.
Well, you definitely are a snorer.
Yeah.
That's okay. Scott snores sometimes. My dad, he snores so loud, I'll hear it from 3 rooms over. He is the loudest snorer ever. And he falls asleep in 2 seconds and starts snoring. Okay. Nick Mena. Which couple would win in a booze off?
I would have won back in my prime.
Yes.
But Jack and Scott for sure would win in a booze off. I would win in a smoke off.
Oh,
I smoke a lot of marijuana.
I do now too, but Scott would be the weakest link in that situation.
Yeah, Cam and I would definitely win that. But drinking, no. I could have a shot right now, which we will be drinking after this because we're playing Truth or Drink, and I will be shit-faced.
Yeah. From 1 to 2 shots.
I just don't drink anymore. And that was in case anyone was wondering, my key to losing weight.
Oh.
Cut alcohol out.
Yeah. Well, you blow up like a balloon when you drink alcohol.
I blow up like a balloon with everything, though. I think I have so many food allergies.
Probably.
Okay, moving on. Any of these? We should have written the ones down that we wanted to do, but this is it's like live, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you're with us trying to figure out questions as well.
Yeah. How about this one's a good one? Maybe not.
What?
I was going to ask that, but nah. Nah. Do you believe in aliens? Carla Chappies? Of course. There's no way we're the only life form in this galaxy.
The government confirmed that there's aliens. That's a stupid question, Carla. There are aliens. They do exist.
Carla, it's not a stupid question.
It's not. No questions are stupid except yours. I'm just kidding. That's so mean. I'm totally kidding.
She's not kidding.
I am kidding. That was a joke.
No, she's kidding.
If you had to design a tattoo. Okay, this is from Avery Chiro. If you had to design a tattoo for the other person, what would it look like?
Ooh.
I think for you, it would... I would say I'd put Disney tattoos on you, but you have Disney tattoos on. But if I were to design one, it would definitely be very floral, very whimsical.
Okay.
Like, just pretty.
You have really, really pretty tattoos. Like, all of these girls are so beautiful. I kind of would want to give you, like, a really Tim Burton-y.
Oh yeah, I definitely wanted to.
Something
that
Tim
works.
Burton-y. That would actually be kind of sick if we did a vlog. So yeah, I don't know if we even said this. We're gonna
try to do vlogs.
We're gonna try and do vlogs in between podcast episodes. Not always, but
when we're feeling like it, when we have a good idea, maybe we go get a tattoo together.
That would be really like we pick / design each other's tattoo.
Where would you get it?
I don't know.
How big would you want it?
I don't know. I'd have to decide where.
You guys, no, I think if we ever get a tattoo, we'd want you guys to decide.
Yeah.
Like the size and placement.
Yeah.
Where would you not get a tattoo?
I wouldn't want it anywhere too. Like like all my tattoos are kind of not hidden, but just not right in your face spots. So like I wouldn't want anything like here, but I would do like the back of my arm for sure. Okay. I would do my bicep.
Would you tattoo your legs at all?
I don't know.
Anything on your back?
I would do my back.
Okay. Good to know.
You would do anywhere. So
I'm ready to move on to my legs, so.
I know, you have to. Okay. I don't know.
We've had 2 questions like this. I think we should just ask the question from before.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Zenoon Steph asked, if the sex was bad with your partner, would you stay? And then Breezy said, ever met a guy who was perfect but horrible in bed? What would you do?
Okay, we're going to have a whole, probably few episodes just talking about everything sex, because there are so many podcasts and TV shows and movies that I think give off these unrealistic standards of sex. And sex is supposed to be comfortable for you. Like, I hate when people give advice of like, here's how you blow a man's mind. No, you want to make sure you're having a good time, because the men are always going to have a good time. I'm telling you right now. So if you're having sex with someone and they're not performing the way you want them to, you have to just talk about it.
Don't be vocal, but also if
don't
it's like
come off like mean. Just be like, hey, listen. And even if you don't want to actually sit them down and be like, hey, listen, this is what I like.
This is dependent on if you're in a relationship or not.
Yeah.
If I'm just hooking up with a guy, one night stand. Okay, listen, I'm going to be quite frank. I think 80% of men are terrible in bed. That's it. I think you guys just do what you want to do, or you assume. But I will say we're at fault too, because we do not speak up about what we like. I don't know where, like, this is going to sound so bad. I have amazing sex with my boyfriend. I love my boyfriend. I think we have a great connection. But when it comes to other people in my previous lifestyle, I don't know where the fuck people are like, or how the fuck people are like, yo, I'm so fucking good in bed. Even girls being like, I can write a deck. That's like, first of all, I can't. I'm 31 years old. I've had plenty of partners and I've had a lot of sex. I still don't know how to do that correctly. And I will never sit there and say I'm so good in bed, because I'm probably not. So anybody who's confident, I feel like, is a sense of false confidence. But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
But I think, I agree with that. But I also think, just even getting back to the question of like, I think that if you're hooking up with someone for the first time, like, don't expect it to be this amazing thing. You have to learn what the other person likes. And again, women's bodies are so sensitive, and just most women, just the in-out action of sex.
I love how you're speaking about this.
That does not.
The penetration.
It doesn't do it.
Yes.
You need other things. And so if the person you're having sex with is not getting you there,
and it's someone that you're seeing consistently and you feel comfortable with, then you just need to talk about it.
Talk about it. Mom, Dad, please do not listen to this. Take your partner's hand and move it to where you want it.
Yeah, like just be like in the moment with it.
Because I promise you, they want to make you feel good. So
sometimes. Okay, anyway, but yes, long story short, again, just be vocal about it. So like if you're not having great sex with someone you're seeing, then it's both your faults.
Yeah, you have to be vocal.
So yeah, no, don't leave them. But if you do voice your opinion or voice what you like and it's still not changing, then I would reconsider.
Also, if they're not willing to, if they get like annoyed that you're trying to put them in the right direction. Again, we're gonna have so many conversations about this.
I mean, there's someone else that asked, like, okay, for real, how do women legit orgasm? It's so true. Okay, we'll have a whole other episode about this.
Because again, you watch movies and TV shows, and it's like sex, and yes, sex is great, but it's like it's so different for men and women, and it's so sex is so over sexualized in movies and TV and on a lot of people's podcasts that are trying to be like, this is how you trap a man. I don't know. I have a lot of opinions on this because I think that it steers women in a totally different direction of what sex actually is and how it should be.
Yes.
Again, we'll talk about this. We're just ice skating on the surface.
Okay, let's do you I don't know who said this because you screenshot it poorly. Do you pick your nose?
Yes.
Fuck yes, I do. And if you don't pick your nose, you're a liar.
Yeah. Come on.
Everyone picks their nose.
Everyone
My
picks their
boyfriend is a
nose.
pick and flick dude. And honestly, sometimes it's gross.
Well, boogers, I don't know why. Boogers freak me out. They really do.
I love to pick like the eye boogers out of my dog's eyes.
Ooh, I have
or
to
my
do that
cat's
to Ghibli
eyes.
and it freaks me out.
love it.
I did
It's so weird. It's like popping pimples. I love popping pimples.
Oh, I don't like popping pimples.
Oh, I love it. I sit in there and pick at Cam's back all the time.
Scott gets little baby pimples on
Yeah.
his back, and those I can do. But if he has a big boy, I will not touch it.
Sign
because
me up.
I'll
come
will
and pop
be
your
afraid.
boyfriend's pimples.
Please, you can, because sometimes you need to get that release. But oh no! If I'm on TikTok and I scroll and there's like some sort of extraction video, I have to like shut my phone off because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna be
love
sick for
watching
the rest
them.
of
I
the
follow
day.
Dr. Pimple Popper, and I've been following her for years. Okay, next one. Sire Sweeney said, "What's one celebrity that gets you mad for no reason?" Oh, I got a couple, but I'm not gonna say one. I'm gonna say that for another episode.
Okay, celebrities that make me mad for no reason.
You're gonna hate my answer.
Oh God, who was it?
Scarlett Johansson.
She makes you mad?
Yeah, I don't like Scarlett Johansson.
Why?
I don't think she's a great actress. I don't think she's attractive. And everyone puts her on a pedestal. I know I'm going to get so much hate for this, but I'm telling you right now, I do not think Scarlett Johansson's all that. And it pisses me off that she gets so much of that. Like, she's such a babe. She's really not.
Oh,
she's got a
you
nice ass
are
body.
blind as a bat. She is gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful.
I'm sure she's a wonderful person. I'm sure she's nice or something in real life. But like just in general, with everyone's opinion of like putting her on that pedestal, I don't like it. Anyway.
Okay, well, who's someone that makes me mad for no reason? I don't know. Because I could say someone, but it's not for no reason.
Is it the same person I'm thinking?
Probably.
Yeah. You can just say it.
Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Fuck you.
But that's another
another
story.
podcast.
But even before I knew that, I just think he's so try hard.
Skeezy?
I think he's so try hard. I follow this girl on TikTok who the other day was posted. She's like, I don't care what anyone says. Machine Gun Kelly is wearing extensions.
Yeah, his hair's short again.
And no, because he put extensions in for that weird look. I don't know. And I also, I might get hate for this. I'm so over the Megan Fox Machine Gun Kelly thing.
I think it's the most toxic relationship out there.
I think it's just too, like, I don't know. I don't like when, like, I love when a couple is together and fans love them, and obviously that's great. But then when that couple, like, really thinks they're the shit because of, like, you can just tell. They walk into a room and they're like, every single person is looking at us because we are the most perfect couple ever. I don't know.
I think Megan can do better.
I do too.
She's such an icon.
She's such an icon. And I just don't like him. I don't know. All right. What was the question?
Happy Crying. Go to Happy Crying.
Oh yeah. Any Disney movie. am the type of person where if something's just like remotely emotional in a happy way, sad way, like I'm gonna cry. And Disney movies are all sad and then happy, so it's
I don't
double
have
whammy
one. I
cry.
don't have one off the top of my head. I cry in like sad movies, like Friday Night Lights. I can watch that every single day, not the show, every single day, the movie, and I can cry every single time.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie, but I love the show.
I used to watch Friday Night Lights before I went to bed in high school because I loved it so much. Because I loved Billingsley, Garrett Hedlund. Shout out to you. I love you so much.
I don't even know who that is.
He's got what's her face pregnant from? Oh my gosh, from American Horror Story. She's the
Emma Roberts.
yes. God,
I knew it.
brain, I'm slowing down.
But yeah, Disney movies. I don't know. The Greatest Showman.
Oh my god.
Anything that just has a really grand, happy ending.
Big Fish. Okay, that one is mine. Big Fish. Have you ever watched Big Fish?
No.
Oh, you're gonna love that one. You should watch
Really?
Big Fish. Yes, that's an old movie. It's a really good movie.
Okay, this isn't a movie, but Queen's Gambit.
I only watched like 5 episodes.
You gotta finish. I sobbed at the end of that.
Okay, watch.
Oh my
watch
gosh.
Ted Lasso. I've said this in the first podcast. Ted Lasso is the show that you need to watch. Although
Oh, I'll cry so hard.
you will. I cry in every episode. Although we watched the newest episode last night, and I swear to God, they have new writers or something because it was awful.
Really?
It was so bad. It was so bad, and it made me so upset.
Don't
But
tell
I'm
me that.
hoping that's not the rest of it. It's on season 2. Okay. TTN Zint. I don't know who you are. Said, which of you two has the higher IQ? Did you graduate college?
Yep.
We both graduated college. What was your degree?
College graduates.
was
Same
your-
thing as you.
Journalism?
Yes.
Oh, sheesh.
Broadcast journalism. Look at us now.
Sheesh. I don't know.
I don't know.
We're pretty much the same, I think.
I think so.
We're both kind of dumb.
We're like street smart, but also
Yeah.
dumb. Yeah. It's the perfect mix. Keeps you on your toes. You never know. Wait, this one's a good one. When did a boy ever make you feel like you weren't enough? Well,
From
I'm not,
Den said that.
yeah, I'm not going to act like not when, but
There's plenty of
there's
times.
been plenty of times. We're just
Men are trash.
like actually though. You know what it is? Like I one time was seeing this guy that he definitely made me feel like I wasn't enough, and he also made me feel like if I showed my full personality, it was too much. So it was just a terrible, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It just
We're on the same page.
it was just like a terrible cycle of feeling like I had to lie about what I was doing like throughout the day and stuff to seem like I was really on and getting after it, because otherwise he was going to judge me. And then if I would be over and be like super goofy and whatever, I felt he just looked at me like I was a weirdo.
Yeah,
And it made me so uncomfy.
The thing is, he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
I think recently, if we're talking about like in our experiences of knowing each other as friends, mine probably was the time that someone had sold me the whole picture, and I was wrapped up in it.
Yep.
Like treated me like I was the queen, but then ended up going back to his ex, and every time bringing me back whenever she wasn't around.
Yep.
Yeah, that one really, for some reason, hurt me.
Because it sucks, because you get this glimmer of hope when they're being really good to you that you can change them and that you are good enough for them, and then they just make you feel like duty again. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like duty, please. There are so many good people out there that are going to make you feel amazing, and like I see friends that are still going through duty boys, and I'm just
Duty
like,
boys.
look, there's such a light at the end of the tunnel.
Like we're in pretty good relationships now.
Yeah.
But, you had to work through all the fucking frogs.
Yeah. To find the prince.
But you don't give up.
No.
They're out there. People
Don't
are out
give
there.
up. Don't give up. Just don't take shit. If you feel like someone is making you feel small, get
Go.
the hell out of there, because
And if they're not actively trying to change the way like that, like if you voice it and they're not actively trying to be better, then get out.
also, sidebar, you cannot change anyone. I don't care what you think. You literally cannot change anyone.
They have to wanna change for themselves.
The only way they change is if they want to change. So if you're staying with someone because you think you can change them, if they're not in therapy, if they're not really looking in the mirror and working on themselves because they want to, they're not going to change.
Okay, on to the similar plane. Valgrado said, do you think your current significant others are your soulmates? I'd like to believe that mine is.
Me too.
I think I'm not going to say I think. I know I'm going to marry Cam. And you don't have to say that yet, but I just know that I am. And I'm going to design my ring.
Well, me and Scott, we talk about our future all the time, but I mean, because I've always been the person where I'm like, yeah, I might get married, I might not get married, but that doesn't mean that I won't spend my life with one person. Mm-hmm. Scott has literally he's just completely changed my life for the better. I genuinely could not see myself without him because he is just my person.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Cam. We work so well together.
Yeah.
Like we've bettered each other. In all the sense, and we're doing things together. Like we're kind of a unit now.
Growing together. Yeah, that's exactly how it is with Scott, and I'm sure you can relate to this. Anytime I've ever had an issue in past relationships, like the communication, it just wasn't there. And Scott and I have such good communication. We've never had a fight last longer than an hour because we don't even fight that often, but we will figure it out. We won't let it just linger and then it's awkward the next day.
Well, you also live together and same with me, but like, and at the end of the day, you find somebody that it's like, I don't know how to describe this. If you're going to fight, you have to force each other. Give yourself some time to cool down, but like you have to force each other to like be like, you know what, this is something we got to fucking nip it in the bud right now because this shouldn't be carried on to our day to day.
Yeah.
And Cam and I have had pretty fucking good communication, even if he doesn't want to, or even if I don't want to. I find myself not wanting to fucking talk, and he'll make me talk.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off.
But I feel like everyone's heard this before, but don't go to bed mad or in a fight. And it's so true because one, you're not going to sleep. If you are in a fight and you don't resolve it, you're not going to sleep. And then two, waking up in the morning still in a fight. Yeah, oh my God, that just gives me anxiety.
I had an ex that would fucking, oh God, he sucks. He would like, we'd fight, we'd make up, we'd have sex, and then the next day he'd be like pissed off at me.
Still mad.
Like mad at me, just being like, I just wanted to have sex with you.
And that shit's fucking what a toxic asshole. Also, one thing that Scott and I do is we make sure that when we do resolve the issue, we are not allowed to revisit it and be like, but I'm still, because like I'm still mad, because that is just so unfair. Because we've said, if you're going to say it's okay, you have to mean it's okay, because we're not gonna keep apologizing in circles.
Yeah.
So
don't keep bringing up the past.
Yeah.
You got to move forward. That's the key to good relationships is communication and moving forward from it.
Also, one last thing is, did anyone even ask our advice on these things? Or
we're
just
talking about that's why you get our unsolicited advice.
Yeah.
Unsolicited sisterly advice.
But you agree with this one too, probably, I'm assuming. When you are arguing, like, don't say things out of anger. At least try your best not to. Don't be like, don't
shoot down somebody's like whole character because you're angry. I've done that. I've done that plenty of times, but I've gotten so much better at it.
Yeah.
The only time I've only done it, I think maybe twice with Cam and I, where I've gotten so angry that I just fucking spitball some shitty things.
Yeah.
But I apologize.
Well, and if you do, you have to be able to apologize. But yeah, I feel my mom used to always say this. She's like, you can be mad at someone and be like, you're acting like an asshole, but you don't have to actually call them one. Because, like, for example, Scott is not an asshole, but if we got into a fight and I felt he was acting like one, I'll tell him. I'll be like, you're acting like one, but I wouldn't straight up look him in the eyes and say you're an asshole, because I know he's not.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do two more questions. This is a long podcast. I hope you guys are enjoying our answers. Okay. Jocelyn Ray said, what would y'all's death row meal be?
Oh,
I already know.
A big double patty,
cheeseburger,
double cheeseburger with some fries, an Oreo milkshake, and a Dr. Pepper.
I would be eating soup, salad, and breadsticks from Olive Garden.
Oh my God. Shanley's favorite Italian restaurant is Olive Garden.
It is literally my favorite restaurant in the entire world. I don't even care. I don't care what you guys have to say.
All of you should judge her for that.
At Olive Garden, they treat you like family, so...
Sure.
They do. We get VIP every time.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
last question. If you could be any exotic animal, what would it be? I already have this. I think that I'm meant to be a Black Panther.
That's such a good one for you.
That's why I have it tattooed on me. I thought when I was a kid, on a school bus, I used to imagine myself changing into a panther and hopping from seat to seat. I'm not even kidding you. It's stuck with me forever.
That is such a good one for you. What exotic animal would I be?
A toucan.
Do you know what's so weird? I used to say that. I'm not
Really?
even kidding. I used to always be like, if I could be any wild animal, because obviously I always say my spirit animal is a golden retriever, but I always like, if I could be any random wild animal, like I'd want to be a toucan because they live in the rainforest. You know when you're in elementary school and every year you have to do like a book report on something?
Did you do it on the toucan?
No, I'd always do it on the rainforest. Always.
Oh.
I was obsessed with the rainforest. And so I just knew a lot of rainforest animals, and I became a big fan of the toucan because they live in the rainforest, they fly, they got really beautiful beaks.
Well, if that doesn't show you how our friendship is, I knew that.
I can't believe you just said a toucan. I cannot believe you just said that because I was going to say a toucan, but I don't really know anything else about a toucan except those 3 facts that I just stated. I also would love to be a manta ray because they get huge. Have you ever seen a giant manta ray?
I've been on a boat and I've seen them go under the boat.
And they're not stingrays. They're not the ones that
gentle
killed
giants.
They're not
Steve
the ones
Irwin,
who
R.I.P.
killed
Mwah.
Mr. Stevie. They're gentle giants, and I don't know if the big boys do this, but when it's mating season, manta rays jump out of the water and flap and fly, and then they slap down because whoever makes the loudest slap, that's who gets to mate.
Nice. So a manta ray or a toucan.
Yeah.
I'd be a black panther.
I want to get an outline of a manta ray somewhere on my body. This one girl I follow on Instagram has an outline on her butt cheek. It looks so cool, but my butt's not sculpted enough for that.
Well, do you want to prove it?
Hey guys,
You got a nice butt. All right. Well, there's literally so many other questions, but we have been going on for a good probably an hour now.
Yeah.
Just chatting away. Well, thanks, guys. It's been a fun one today. I liked all the questions. I'm sorry that I didn't answer some other ones, but there literally is like 10 pages of questions.
Yeah.
And there's not enough time because we just ramble.
Yeah, what else is fucking new? I mean, that's all it's gonna be. We just want you to be like a fly on the wall.
Yeah,
we're on FaceTime.
It's like us sending voice notes to you.
Yeah. Oh, literally. You guys are just right in our voice notes.
Yeah, it's like you're in a group chat with us, and we're sending you voice notes. But thank you guys.
Love you all.
Love you all. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, we need to figure out how the hell to say goodbye because I am uncomfortable with the way I just did it.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.